Well, well, well. Look who's back for another round of But the Book Was Better. Or was it? Welcome to Pages to Screen, the show that answers the age-old question, was the adaptation worth it? Strap in! It's time to dive into the thrilling world of did they really just do that? We're going to tear a masterpiece into masterpieces, dissecting adaptations to our beloved screen. Now, for today's scrutiny. This is From Page to Screen with your host, Timothy Imholt.
Okay, today we're going to keep going through the Tom Clancy stuff. This time is the fourth movie, the third actor to play Jack Ryan. So you got this guy playing it now. Excellent movie. I looked it up. It was a $68 million production budget, returned 190 something million dollars to the box office. So by any means successful. There was a large delay or reasonable delay in between Clear and Present Danger and the release of this one, which came out in 2002, because there was a lot of discussion with Tom Clancy because he wasn't really happy with Clear and Present Danger, and he wanted more control over the adaptation. And I think he had a lot more control over this one because it stays a lot more true to the book than the others did. That's a plus and a minus, right? So as an author myself, I can tell you that you can go into details in a book you can't do on screen because they just don't make sense. And completely different skill sets. Now, the movie doesn't lack. It's a good movie. It's solid. I've enjoyed it a number of times. I've watched it three, four, 5 times now. And it's good, but it doesn't kind of have that same espionage feel. It's a little more action flicky than the others in ways. Yes, there's a CIA contingent. Yes, there's some back and forth stuff with the whole agency. What do we know? What don't we know? What can we prove? What can't we prove? But it didn't. Something just didn't quite feel the same to me as the earlier Jack Ryan movies. Not sure that was a plus or minus. Everybody has their own taste in life. But for me, while it is closer to the book, it may not have been as good a movie because of that. And as somebody who's written books, it kind of hurts, pains me to say that. But sometimes when you adapt things to screen, it's something that works on the page just doesn't quite translate in reality. So take it for what it's worth. Ben Affleck only played Jack Ryan once, and I think after this, the stuff that is on film in Jack Ryan is not remotely close to the books in different ways, but we'll get to those later. But this particular one, I think the transition to screen, yes, it was more accurate to what was on the page, but maybe not as good of a movie for because of it. Agree with me, disagree with me, all you want. That's great. It's just one guy's opinion. I've read all the Tom Clancy stuff that he wrote himself. I haven't read all the stuff that was written by other people, sort of in his voice. But I did enjoy both. I really enjoyed the book, enjoyed the movie. My personal favorite was probably Clear and Present Danger. Out of any of the first four, Hunt for Red October's and Clear and Present Danger are kind of close to each other. Personally, I think Hunt for Red October was fantastic. I think Clear and Present Danger was also fantastic. So I think those two, it's kind of tough for me to pick a favorite out of them. But if I had to rank this one someplace, I'd probably call it, if you take Clear and Present Danger and Hunt for Red October and put them kind of in the number one seed, and you take this one, probably put it second. I'd probably put Patriot Games third. It kind of got draggy in a few places, but this movie pretty much moves. So I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, it's on Max now. Take a look at it. It is certainly worth watching. Came out 2002, I think. So shortly after 9/11, that might be also why it didn't get as much, sort of big play as it could have, because I think the world was just wrapped around the war on terror, and this isn't that, right? So this is more of a Cold War thing, which was kind of over at that point. But anyway, I enjoyed the movie. I hope you enjoy it too. If you haven't read the book or the movie or seen the movie, both are very worth doing. So enjoy, and we'll see you on the next one.